Hey there's the heir of Carthage, bringing you the second part of my United Provinces campaign, being played on Empire Total War. I've actually taken a few turns that you haven't seen, but I promise you that not much has happened. Since then I've declared war on no one, no one's declared war on me. All I've done is build buildings and continue my research. So I just continue to improve the three cities, or the three regions, sorry, that I have right now. And Amsterdam, my capital city, I'm going to go ahead and build this House of Representatives. That's pretty much going to take all the money I had on this turn. I've basically just improved my economic structures in America and in India. And my next move is actually going to be to take some land in India. I've never done this before, so it'll be fun. I know the Marathas don't like the Mughals, but however I am trading. You can go in here and click on your trade list. I'm actually trading with the Mughal Empire, but a lot of it's blockaded and stuff because they're fighting each other, so I'm not really going to end up losing a whole lot. I'm just going to go ahead and attack the Mughal Empire and make more relations with the Marathas. So I think that should go fine. It looks like the Marathas are already making pretty good progress against the Mughals. Okie dokie, that's pretty much what's going on, so let's start building an army in Ceylon. Let's go here, go ahead and recruit a couple of these BOC infantry. You can also recruit locals, these sepoys, but they have a bit crappier accuracy, and they're not really a whole lot cheaper, so I'm going to go ahead and do the BOC line. Alright, and that's all I can afford for this turn, so I'm going to stop recording and come back on when I have some action started. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to make my first military moves. I've just skipped a couple of turns. Basically, I just continued growing my armies, building some buildings, and I made a little bit of naval action against the pirates here in the Caribbean, because they were making me angry. In any case, I'm going to put some line infantry on my ships here. Here we go. I've got a couple of units of line infantry. And I'm going to go over here to Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm going to drop them here on this pirate island, because the pirates are making me angry. And it'll just be easy territory that I can gain, and no one will be upset at me for taking it. Alright. So, alright, now I've got them in position, and basically another move that I'm looking at is I'm preparing an army, like I said, to take some action in India. Here we are, we've got 2 units of pirate mob, so I don't really think you're going to want to see this battle. It's going to be pretty lame. So I'm going to skip this and I'll come back on when I am finished. Alright, that battle's over, and for some reason the computer called that a heroic victory. I don't know what's heroic about defeating rabble pirates with line infantry, but hey, I'll take what I can get. So in any case, Trinidad and Tobago is under new management, which is good. Now we can have less annoying pirate attacks for all of us in the Caribbean. I mean, if the pirates would just attack everybody besides me, then that'd be great, but they just don't seem to be able to get that right. Alright, so that's a new province for us. Now let's go on over to India and see how our army is coming along. Looks like I have 5 VOC infantry, and I've got 2 VOC cavalry on the way. So that's going well. And I don't think we have any pressing business in Europe. Let's see how our research is coming. Have carbines on the next turn, and then I'm going to go ahead and research ring bayonets. Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. Doesn't look like there's much else to do. Yep, so I asked you all for some input on what you wanted me to do, so I'm just going on what you wanted me to do and what I feel like doing. So it may not be exactly what you wanted, but I guess it'd be pretty close. I had a few people suggest. Don't know what the heck that was. I guess one of my missionaries died. In any case, yeah, I'm just going on what it seems like y'all want me to do, and that was to have some action in the Americas and in India. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh wait, I guess I'm just waiting for this turn to end. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Someone was sending me a message on the phone. I can't recommend texting and trying to play a game at the same time. Oh, that's why I heard that weird talking. Someone assassinated my missionary. Isn't that just rude? Okie dokie. Of course the workers are on strike in Trinidad after living the life of a pirate and never doing anything except for drink and party. I'm sure that they weren't too happy to come under my more conservative controls. Or at least I thought it was a missionary that got assassinated. Yeah, my gentleman's still at the school, so that's good. I don't know, maybe it was one of my gentlemen. I wasn't really paying attention. Alrighty. Let's see. See what research is underway now. Ring bayonets, good. The reason why you want ring bayonets quickly is because plug bayonets, of course, once you fix them, you cannot remove them during the battle. So once your men go into bayonet mode, they cannot come out of it. Alright, so my army is ready here in Ceylon. I'm going to train a couple of units of militia to hold down the fort. And I'm going to take this army, and we're going to come out here and put them on some ships. So let's take a look at the mainland and decide where we should land. I'm thinking I'm going to go up here to Calcutta. It's looking like a pretty nice sized city there, so we're going to go take Calcutta. So let's get our ships out of port and get the army on board and start the journey up here. I don't really want to declare war on them yet. I don't want to give them any warning. Alright, so we're now on the move against the Mughals, as was requested by many. And I think that's pretty much all I need to take care of on this turn. To go make sure there isn't any building that needs to be done. Oh, I forgot. What I should actually do is, if you're like me and you forget about buildings that need to be built, you can just go in here to auto manage, put taxes and construction on auto manage, and you can still choose to build buildings on your own, but I'm going to go ahead and do this so that if I'm forgetting to build and take care of my taxes, that the AI will do it for me. So there we go. Let's look at our trade routes. Everything's still looking good. I'm getting most of my trade from Great Britain, which isn't surprising. They're pretty wealthy. Okie dokie. And since I put the taxes on auto manage, the computer will lower the taxes in regions that you just captured and try and make the people a little less angry at you for taking over their homelands. Alright, we're going to end this turn now too. Don't have a whole lot of time left in this video, but at least we've gotten something done this time. Didn't a whole lot go on in the first video except for me introducing it. And sorry, this takes longer whenever I have Fraps recording, so you can see the little flags twirl by slowly. I wonder what these people are doing. Yeah, so next time in the Dutch campaign, I might go ahead and make that video tonight, I'm not sure. There'll probably be a little more military action, because we'll have our army in position to start the war against the Mughals. And also I'm going to try and do a little more action in the Caribbean. But looky here, even though I was trying to be neutral in Europe, I just couldn't be. They just wouldn't allow me to. Bunch of jerks. So Westphalia has declared war on me, which means that now a confrontation in Europe is inevitable. But why they would declare war on someone who's considered mighty and rich when they're considered strong and moderate is beyond me. But if they so desire to die, then I will be inclined to oblige them. So that looks like it's going to be part of the action in the next video. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll make another one soon. And I'll also continue for those who are interested in my Rome Total War Greek City-States campaign. So keep watching for both of these as they come.